Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. So today I'm going to discuss few very basic questions, very basic questions. These questions I'm targeting to those who have just started learning SQL and they just want to check their skills. So I have found this very interesting blog in the Codecademy website. So there are 10 very basic SQL questions for the especially for beginners. So let's discuss these questions, and I'm again telling to those who are just watching this video is for the beginners who have just started learning SQL. Okay, so let's jump into the SQL server and start doing this. Okay, so the very first question we have, we want to find the select each number as it is opposite. Okay, so select stick from number. Okay, this is the table we have. Okay, so in this table as it's opposite. Okay, so what we want here, we want to generate an output into the next column where I want to convert these values. Those who are in negatives just convert into the positive, or those who are into positive just convert those into the negative. Okay, so just pause this video for 1 minute and try from own. Okay, alright guys, so let me do it for you. So it's very easy concept. So just put minus symbol and value. Okay, as converted value. All right, so let's run this query. So the value which was in positive, now it's negative. The value positive, now it's negative. Now the value which was in the negative, now it's positive. Okay, so you can see the positive value converted into negative value and the negative value converted into the positive ones. Okay, so let's go to the second question. So here select all the divisions that have had revenue this year. Okay, so in this challenge your database table is, so we have this table. So your task is to write a query for this table that return just division IDs for all the divisions that had positive revenues in 2021. Okay, so your query should return the following values 1 and 4. Okay, so these are the division IDs and these are the revenues. Okay, we want to get the output where the division is 1 and 4. Okay, so that means the revenue ID, the revenue should be in positive and the year must be in 2021. Okay, all right, so let's run this strict from revenue. Okay, so let's copy paste the question. Okay, so we want two things. We want positive revenue and the other thing is we want year 2021. All right, so what we do is we want division ID only. Okay, division ID. Okay, from revenue. Now we will put here the where condition. We have two conditions. Okay, so the revenue, so here we gonna put our two conditions. So the condition number 1 is the revenue should be positive. All right, so revenue should be greater than 0 and year, I'm talking about the year column, years equals to 2021. Let's run this 1 and 4. Okay, so we have the same output 1 and 4. All right, let's go to query number 3. Question number 3, find the century for the year. Okay, so let's copy the question. So I have created all the tables, so I'll post the script of all the tables in the description box, so you can copy the scripts and paste it into your editor. So to create the tables, it will save you a lot of time. So the year 1776 is in 18th century. and the year 2001 is in 21st century. Year 1643 is the 17th century, and the 1865 year is in 19th century, and the 1969 is in 20th century. All right, so we have to generate another column with the century. Okay, all right, so select from century. All right, so this is the table we have. So now what we can do, we have to make some calculations. So if we divide the years column with the 100, so we will get the century value. Okay, and this is the century. Okay, 17, 20, 16, 18, 19, 69. So to make it correct, we just need to add 1 in each value. Okay, so that's how it is. 1776 18th century, 2001 21st century, 1643 17th, 18 19 1969 20th century. Okay, so let's rename this column as a century. All right, there we go. Let's go to the fourth question. Even and odd. Okay, so let's copy this question here. All right, select strict from even. Okay, so these are the values, and we have to create another column. So they will tell you that the column is even or the odd. The value is even, the odd. So as we know, those who divided by 2 are the even ones, those who divided by some other by divided itself, those are the odd ones. Okay, so let's create a case here. Case when from when value divided by 2 equals to 0, then even, else odd. Okay, and even odd. Okay, so this is the even, this is the odd. Also in this scenario we have discussed the case statements. All right, so that's how we can create case statements in the SQL queries. Let's go to the fifth question. Group by age. So this is the table we have. So the challenge is to write a query that will group all the people by their age along with the count of the people of the same age. Okay, so this is the output we want. Okay, the people of age 18 have only 1 count, 19 2 count, 20 1 count, 21 3 count. Okay, all right, so let's copy this question. All right, select a string from, sorry. All right, so these are the people. So we want to generate a count for every age group of people. All right, not age group, of every age of people. Okay, for example, the age of 21 we have 3 persons, age of 19 we have 2 persons, the age of 18 we have 1 person, the age of 20 we have 1 person. So simple, we put group by and the aggregate function. All right, so we'll put a age column here and the count of age. All right, so whatever, if we are using group by, so whatever we have in the select statement, so it will come automatically in the group by. Okay, so that's how it is. Here we go. Oh, count of people. Okay, so this is the age column and this is the number of people of this age. Okay, so these are the number of count of people. Okay, the two people are age of 19, 21, 21, 3. Okay, so all right, so let's go to the next question. Return a greeting string. Okay, so your challenge is to return a result set that has a column called greeting in it. This column will take the value from the name column. Okay, this is the name column we have, and return a string like this with the name inserted into it. Okay, hi Bob, how are you today? So hi Sam, how are you today? Hi Jill, how are you today? Hi Jim, how are you today? All right, so we will use this name value and we'll join with this string. Okay, so how we'll do is, let's do it. Select string. Okay, greeting. So this is the column name. Okay, we'll gonna add one more column. All right, so what kind of a string? Hi Bob, how are you today? Okay, so let's copy this string. Okay, hi, we'll put this into the quotes. All right, we'll use the plus sign to concatenate name. All right, so we'll add some spaces, so because I don't want to feel like a congested as well. Okay, so that's how you can add these strings with the values of the column. Okay, so GRA greeting. The 7th question. Find the best selling product. Write a query to return only the top 5 selling item in the table. Okay, products. So these are the products table. This is the products table, and the few columns we have like ID, the name of the product, and the amount of this product, of these products they sold. Okay, so we have to return the top 5 selling items in the table. Okay, so I'm considering this the top 5 selling items are those items from there we generated the maximum revenue. Okay, so for that uh, we gonna use this column amount sold. Okay, not this way, so we'll use the simple order by clause. Okay, the amount sold and DESC, the amount sold, the maximum revenue which generated from which product, it will come accordingly. Okay, so the maximum and after that the lesser one. Okay, 78, 64, 46, 45. Okay, so I want these 5 products. Okay, from 8 to 5: knife, glass, plate, spoon, fork. So these 5 items I want. Okay, so let's do this. Top 5 star. All right, so here we go. These are the items and the values. Okay, so these are the top selling items. So the next question we have, who needs a passport? Okay, interesting one. So these are the table, the name of the customer and the country. Okay, so the challenge here is to assume that you're a Canadian border guard. Oh, wow. Citizens from the United States and the Canada, it's Canada, don't need a passport to cross the border. Write a query to find all the names that need a passport to cross. Okay, all right, so I'm a border guard, so I'll allow only those persons who have or who are citizens from United States and Canada. Okay, so they doesn't need a passport, that's it. So the Bob Smith from United States, okay, I'll allow him. I'll not allow Jim Jones because he's from China. Sam, I'll not allow Sam because he's from Japan. I'll allow Jess Black because he's from Canada. All right, so like I'll allow to those who are from United States and Canada. All right, so let's run this. Select. So very simple query. I want all those persons who are not from United States and Canada. Okay, so I want to all names that need to passport. Okay, so that means I don't want those persons who are from United States or from Canada. Okay, all right. Where country not in, we will use the not in keyword. We will put the values. Okay, the first value is United States and the second value is Canada. Okay, so these are the people who I'll not allow them to cross the border, or I want passport of them. Okay, all right, so next question, the ninth one. So this is the table of few people with their ages. So write a query that return all unique ages from the table. Your result should have these values. All right, so these are the age 21, 19, 18, 21, 19, 20, 21. So I want no duplicates. Okay, not repeating ages. So 21 should be one time, 19 should come one time, 18 should come one time, and 20 should come one time. Okay, all right. From people. Okay, so this is the table we have. Now we want age, unique ages. Okay, so for that purpose we have a distinct keyword, distinct age. Okay, so with the help of distinct we get the unique values of that particular column. Okay, so as you can see we have age, unique values, age 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so for this challenge you have this same table again. So the task is to return a sum of all ages in the number. Okay, so you should return this value. Okay, all right, so we'll use the same table again. People. Okay, so we want the total of all the ages. Okay, so if we want the scalar value, so we should use the aggregate function. If we don't want to, for it depends whether you want to use group by with it or not. So we just want the sum of all the ages. Okay, for that purpose we have the sum aggregate function, and we will put age column here, so it will give us the total age. Okay, total age. All right, same 139, 139. So these are the 10 very basic queries. So for those who have learned SQL or started learning SQL, so in these queries we used aggregate function, case statements, distinct function, distinct keyword, and other stuff. Okay, so try to practice more and more. The more you practice, the more you learn. That's how you learn the SQL. And SQL very important if you are into data analytics or data analyst or data science, whatever it is. SQL is very important. Okay, without SQL you can't survive in the market. All right guys, hope you have learned something. And if you want to more tips and tricks, and you want to a particular topic which you want me to take a video on that, so just comment me. So thank you so much.